Welcome again to another video. It's a boy Elarano, and in this video really want to talk about studio monitor. A particular studio monitor that I've used and I've known a couple other people use them is the JBL 308P Mark II. Now those speakers are the upgraded versions of the LSR JBL range of professional studio monitors. I think sometimes I watch some interview. I think they are the one that Not Nice used to do like production. I don't know if he mixed on them. And I have seen them in a couple of the studio. I've known engineer who really mix on those speakers and get really phenomenal sound. And me go tell about what me really like about them and what me really don't like about them.
Eldorado Production.
Outstanding.
Now, no studio monitor is really that perfect when they are budget studio monitors. However, one of the main things I really like about them is the wide dispersion of the sound. The imaging for the JBL speaker, they're awesome. You see me? You can't tell how wide your mix is. If it can be wider, it will let you know. If depth is a concern when mixing, it can really make you hear depth within it. But one of the things that I don't like it for, the bass is not as heavy for that size speaker. So if it's a case where you're really using an 8-inch or using a 5-inch, it is best if you pair them with a sub, because a sub can extend the low frequency of those particular speakers and give you a lot of bass sound. Me personally think them a good speaker. A lot of people say, I know a couple people say them don't like the speaker. I don't think the 5 inches enough bass or extend that much to give a lot of bass. So if you go to buy the 5s, save up some money in the future and buy the subs to them. Because the sub will extend the low frequency if you're in one good, somewhat treated space to handle the standing waves of the sub frequencies of those particular studio monitors or the subwoofer. Anyhow, it is not a bright studio monitor. It's not a dull studio monitor. It's just that the top end it kind of smooth in a sense where I wonder if my mix are too bright or sometimes wonder if they're too low. I like the KRK when we can hear the low mids. You can hear the low mids in them. But I think you can hear more low mids falls in your mix than with the KRK. So I really like them because you can really hear like the width and depth, and you can hear the correction of the low mids. I'm not so certain about the mid range. I don't really mix on them that much, but I just use it for reference. But whenever I use those studio monitors for reference, I can't really hear if my mix are really wide enough. Or if they're too wide, I can't hear it. Other than that, same way, I've known persons who mix on them and the song are really smooth as hell. Though it kind of, I hear a couple songs from a particular engineer, but the mid-range just kind of scooped out. So I wonder if it's a case where how him really hear it on the speaker. But the songs are smooth and they're really at optimal level for mixing. Probably the sound of how me mix and how I think a mix should sound. It kind of different from what me really hear that was mixed on those studio monitors. But it doesn't really matter because it still sound good. To tell you honest, it still sound good. And the bass was practically at the right spot. I don't really get into the specific detail of the studio monitor. I just the usage and what I really think about them. Me personally, I think I'm going to get some mileage out of them, but with this transition of studio monitors that I'm going to do over the next 6 months, I am really consider if I should keep it or not, if I should really keep them or not. I mean, me use them for references. It's not my main monitors that I really use for mix on, but I really like them. I really like the wide dispersion of sound. I really want to get rid of something will give me an advantage when referencing for something even newer, we don't give me that sort of perspective or insight from that particular studio monitor. So if it's a case where I know me I go upgrade to a particular studio monitor, it has to give me more and what that speaker is already giving me. So me need to know alright, depth, width, new speaker, they give me that plus additional things. But just that's my 2 cents on that particular studio monitor for now, at least. I think I'm going to do an updated video on that particular studio monitor. So without further ado, if you really like it or have anything or any other comments to really say, please do let me know in the comment section below. It's about Eldorado. Until next time, we catch you in another video. Peace out.